there everyone, welcome to Super Savvy Sundays, where I help you become a super savvy seller or shopper of real estate. Now today I'm going to be talking about the comparative market analysis, and that is really self-explanatory. It's a comparison and an analysis of what's happening in the market. Now when do we use a CMA? Well, for you savvy sellers out there, we use a CMA where we're trying to determine the very best list price that you should put your house on the market for. And so for us to do that, we employ and we use what's called a CMA. So with a CMA, there are certain things that we do and there are certain things that we take into consideration. Maybe you have had a friend, or maybe you've been in that situation yourself, where you say, well, the house across the street sold for $300,000 or even $350,000, and I think that my house should sell for that much, if not more. And you may have had the experience where your realtor suggested a price that was lower. I know I've experienced that as well. Well, there are a number of things that are taken into consideration where we're looking at giving you a suggestion as to how much you should list your home for. For one thing, we look at the age of the home. The house across the street may be new construction. Your house may have been built in 2000. So a home which was built in 2016 is going to be more costly, or is going to cost more than your home which was built in the year 2000. You see what I mean? I like to use the analogy with the cars. Regular cars and stuff like that. If you drive the car off of the lot, it immediately depreciates. And so with your house compared to the one which was new construction, you might not be able to command the same price. Another thing that we look at are upgrades. How many upgrades have you done? Does it have the same counters as it was built, that it came with in the 70s? Have you done anything to the bathrooms? Do you still have blue tile or pink tile in the bathroom? So we look at things like that. Look at the size of the home. And that's very important, because you may have 4 bedrooms in 1,200 square feet, whereas there is another home which is 4 bedrooms, but it has 2,500 square feet. That's a different thing entirely. That's a different animal, and obviously it will be priced differently. One thing, and one major thing that we look at, is the houses that sold within the last 6 months within your subdivision. And that's important because, especially here in Orlando, Florida, you can be on one street and maybe go over a couple of streets, and it's just a completely different area. And so we want to look at the houses within your subdivision, preferably in your street. And we also want to look within the last 6 months. That gives us an idea of what the prices are looking like for your area. And based on that, we're able to give you a determination or a suggestion that, hey, you know what, we think you need to list your house for $250,000 or $350,000. So I hope that this helps you savvy sellers, and let's be clear, the savvy buyers and savvy shoppers that we have out there, they're also going to be doing their own market analysis, and they're going to know whether your home is overpriced. And if your home is overpriced, it just makes them look somewhere else. So have a great weekend. That's it from me. I'll see you next time, and as always, let's make Orlando home.